Dudes, what up? Episode Cinco is here. Sorry for the sorry for the delay. Had to hang out with some family members, which is awesome. Haven't seen my parents in a while. And then had a scheduling conflict with somebody I was going to talk to. But yeah, I ended up talking to a friend of mine, Leslie. She's great. She's the one that introduced me to espresso. How jacked somebody can get from it. Oh boy. Wow. Yeah, we go over that, which was crazy. A big follow up is one with my buddy Devin. One of the things that on a previous episode, if you guys listen to that, he recommended watching a movie called Underwater. That's on HBO Max. If you guys want to watch that, it was awesome. No spoilers. I'm gonna try not to. Actually, you know what? I am gonna give spoilers. So if you don't want to hear, I'm not gonna give the ending, obviously. But if you don't want to hear the premise, if you just kind of want to go in and not know about anything, then do that. Skip like maybe 10 or 20 minutes ahead. Just kidding. Like maybe a minute or two. But it was really fun. Oh, or sorry, spoilers in 1, 2, 3. Now, it was fun. I had a really good time with that movie. It made me feel claustrophobic. It was frightening too. I mean, it goes from 0 to 100 just like that, and everyone was great in it. It reminded me of a scarier version of The Abyss. It was like The Abyss and the movie Alien had a kid, and it was Abyss Alien. That'd be the name. No, I don't know, but it was very freaky. I watched it with my girlfriend, and it was a terrible idea because she was panicking the whole time. Not panicking, but she was freaking out. I was too, but it was really fun. It was a fun ride. I definitely want to watch it again. I want to let it marinate for a while, and then I'm going to jump back on it again, and yeah, I really liked it. There's one other thing I'm trying to remember. One other thing somebody recommended. Oh, my buddy Josh. He, if you guys listen to that one, which is a really good episode. Actually, all the episodes I've loved. I'm not trying to be a cocky guy, but I like the people that I've had on. I think they've been great, and I want to be really cocky about this, but just kidding. I'm totally playing. No, what Josh recommended was this show called Project Blue Book. Watched the first couple episodes, really liked it. It was fun. It's on the History Channel. I think you can watch them on Peacock, which is fun. Hopefully you guys have the premiere or whatever the highest tier is, so you don't have to watch go through the commercials. But it was fun. I can't wait to finish that show. It's gonna be good. And then Mirage Men. Oh boy. Hey, I can't spoil that. Just if you guys are interested in UFOs, YouTube that Mirage Men. Oh, it was brutal. It was sad. Let me just say that. That makes me not want to get into stuff like that, or see anything. Like I don't ever want to see the Mothman or Bigfoot or Loch Ness. I just don't want to see any of that. I just don't. UFO doesn't matter. If I see it, cool. Keep my mouth shut. I'm not gonna say anything. Be like, cool. That's gonna be for me, right? These people that see these creatures or whatever, it would be something similar now about posting it on Instagram. When their case, it would be, or it's like seeing a celebrity. When you see a celebrity, hey, can I get your picture? Dude, I saw so many celebrities when I lived in LA. I never like went up to them, oh my gosh, hey, I love you and blah blah blah. And I wanted to. Never did it. I would always be like, hey, what's up, man? That's it. And normally I'll get like a hey. That's it. Never bothered them. They're people just like us, but I know that they're in the spotlight a lot of the times. And sure, yeah, I've enjoyed their movies, but I never will. What's the word? I won't Oh, I need your autograph. Oh, let me take a picture. Oh, can you do that one line? I'll never do that. But and then what happens when you do that? You post a picture, and then everyone's like, you start what do you call it? An explosion in terms of like, oh, a bunch of likes, and oh, was he nice? Like, oh, he didn't want to take a picture. Blah, blah, blah. It just causes friction or whatever it is. But I feel like it's the same thing. Like if you see a UFO or if you see Bigfoot or whatever, and you capture it or whatever it may be, you take a picture, take a video, dude, you're not gonna probably want to do that. Just keep it for yourself. That's why I always do that. If I see a celebrity, I'll tell people, but I keep it to myself. Oh, you have a picture? No, I saw it. I'm good. Same thing. If I see UFO, I'm probably never gonna tell anyone. I won't even tell my girlfriend. There's this one movie called Tales from the Dark Side. Same thing. I want to give a huge spoiler if you haven't seen it, but it's like little snippets, it's like little short films. Scary movie, so earmuffs if you're scared. But the thing that was freaky in it was this guy was just walking down the street, and he came across this like demon, this weird looking evil demon with wings, and then he scratched him on his back. I think it was on his back, and he had these claw marks, and he's like, never tell about my existence or something crazy like that. And the guy got scared, and then he ends up like running away and meeting this girl, and the girl, it's Day Ray Chong, which is the girl from Commando or Color Purple. I'm trying to think of another movie that she's in she was really good in. I'm honestly, I really only know her from Commando. I loved her in it. It's Tommy Chong's daughter. Anyway, he runs into her, and he ends up like saving her from something. I don't know if it was an attacker or what it was, and then he falls in love with her. They have kids, they get married, this and that, and then she sees his back, and she's like, "What happened? What was this?" And he ends up telling her, like, "Yeah, there's this." He does a model of the demon, right? He's like, I think he was an artist, and he did a model like a statue or whatever of the demon. And as he's telling her, Day Ray Chong, I think that's her, Day-Ron Chong, I don't know. She goes, she starts screaming. She goes, "I told you not to tell anyone." And dude, she starts morphing. Her body starts breaking, and you hear like the bones crack, and dude, she's transforming into that demon. She goes, "I told you not to tell anybody." And then she just like kills the guy. And then her kids are like little demons too. Dude, it was weird. Why am I even bringing this up? Oh, because just if you see anything, don't say anything. Keep it to yourself. All right? Don't be Tales on the Dark Side. You want that person to turn into a demon? You want me to turn into a demon? No, I don't want to do that. Come on now. By the way, that's a really fun movie to watch too. There's one with a cat. Yeah, it was really fun. Just like this episode with Leslie, it was really fun. We got to this was like a nice catch-up episode. Nice ketchup and mustard, right? No, I was kidding. No, it was fun. It was really fun to talk to her. Her and I had some. We didn't talk about it on the episode, but like, her and I went to go see Minus the Bear, which was a lot of fun. We went to go watch this band. Almost called them Counting Backwards, but that's their song. They're called the Velveteen. She introduced me to them. That was a really fun concert. But I always had a great time with her. We were just, I don't know, had a great time. Oh man, I forgot to bring this up. The first time I watched The Departed was with her. I've never seen it, so she thought I was a cop. She said, "Hey, you a cop? You a cop over there?" I can't do a Boston accent unless I talk like Mac Wahlberg, but I'm not gonna do it. Anyway, this was a fun listen. Sorry about my rant. I took some liquid IV. It's like energy, whatever it is. So it's like drinking 2 cups of coffee, and I feel good. I feel awake. I feel this is a really long intro. It's almost 10 minutes. I'm sorry. I'll just get right to it. Enjoy episode Cinco. This was a lot of fun. And sorry for the delay. And I hope you enjoy the show. Thanks. Hey.
Johnny,
Oh my gosh,
what's up?
this sounds crazy. Nothing. Sorry. I was listening to UFC, so it sounded crazy because I don't know. It just sounded nuts on here.
Oh, I didn't hear anything. What?
No. It was no. It was on. It was on my side. I was like watching it, and then I forgot to turn it off, and then I hit record, and then I can hear the UFC streaming. I was like, oh shoot! So I had to like turn it off. It's a total bummer. Hold on, let me get all this stuff going. I'm doing a freaking stupid Windows update. Okay, I'm good. What were you playing?
Oh, I play this. It's called Cookout on VR, where you just make sandwiches.
That's it. That's the whole game.
That's the whole game. Have you ever played Overcooked?
I have, yeah,
Okay,
I
so it's kind
have.
of like that,
Okay,
but
so
it's just sandwiches.
you know what's crazy? The first time I played Overcooked was at my buddy Kevin's house, and
Mm.
he's like, "Dude, you gotta play." He had like this was I don't know, when did the first one come out? Like 4 years ago, maybe five,
Is
if
it the
that.
Kevin I know?
Oh no. Wait,
Oh,
no,
different
no, not
Kevin.
Caveman. No. It was
Oh, okay.
no. I'm when did that game come out? Like 4 years ago?
Mm, I want to say longer.
Okay, four and a half, or just kidding. It was like four. I think maybe no. I think you're right. Maybe it was like five. Maybe it was 5 years ago. I think you're right. Maybe longer. But I remember going
Mm.
to his house. There's like maybe like 7 people there, maybe eight, and like
Hmm.
everyone there's like so chill. Like if a new person shows up, they'll like, oh hey, how you doing? They're like they'll have to like meet you and talk to you and see who you are. Like I don't know. Everyone there's just like really like comforting.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's really cool. So like my buddy Kevin's like, hey, we're gonna play this game called Overcooked.
Hmm.
He's like, have you played it? And I was like, no. And he goes, dude, it's fun. It's 4 player. And he was giving me the premise of it, and I was like, are you making this up? He goes, no, dude, trust me, you're gonna like it. And I was like, okay. So I was watching everyone play it, and a switch just went off, and like I was saying, everyone's like very comforting and nice, dude. It was just like competitive. It got it
People
got
get serious.
it got crazy. And then I was like, oh, cool. I want to play. Yeah, I started playing. And I don't know what level it was, but it wasn't one that you can just make salads and just give it to whoever. It was like,
Hmm.
it had that escalator, or no, the moving floor. There was
Oh,
like
like
one
the conveyor belts and
convey.
stuff.
Yes, so it was like one of those maps. The conveyor belt was going, and then like I had to make a steak, and then I overcooked it. That's the name, right? And then I overcooked it, and then I had to get the fire extinguisher, and then
Everyone's yelling at you. Who's this
everyone
new guy?
everyone was yelling at me, and I was like, "Dang, what the hell just happened, dude? It was crazy." I've told it.
Well,
Go ahead, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I want to
I was
hear.
gonna say,
Yeah, what's
I think I'm one of those people.
are you? Oh,
Just 'cause I'm like a micromanager when it comes to those things.
that's and you know what's crazy is like I've told people I've had people like play the game. I recommended it. I even brought it to work and we played. And
Hmm.
I didn't even play. I was like, no, you guys play, and they think it's so weird because they think that if anyone brings their console, or whatever, it's like I'm gonna play, right? It's like no.
Yeah,
I wanted to watch the chaos just happen.
sure.
So I just like
Yeah.
stood back and like watched my coworkers and like, dude, you forgot to watch this. Go get some plates. They were going nuts. I was like, yes, this is so good. The last time that
I love it.
oh no, it's great, and it's yeah, and I give everyone that like that heads up where it's like, hey, just so you know, you guys probably been going out for a while. Whatever, it's like a couple, right? And it's like you guys are gonna fight and you guys are gonna
Hmm.
bicker and it's gonna get crazy. And they're like, no, it'll be fine. And then I'll get a text and they're like, you son of a, I hate you. Why would you recommend this game? And I was like, sorry. No, but
Um,
it's such a fun game
Ryan
though.
and I, we were playing it together, like when we first started playing it.
Yeah.
And then I liked the game so much that I would play just one player by myself because I'm a crazy person like that.
Oh my
And
god.
then he wouldn't play with me because I like got too good at it.
It's crazy. I actually stopped playing because it's like super. It's like I don't know if you ever played the game Cuphead. Have you played
Yeah.
that?
Hmm.
Oh my! I had to stop. I had to stop. I was getting so frustrated, and I was like, dude, I don't think I can play these
It's
games anymore.
really hard.
It's super
Yeah.
hard.
Hmm.
It's super hard. I can't even imagine with a second person. I've never played a two
I'd
player,
say it's probably even harder just because it's like there's more on there's like one other body on the screen.
and I don't tell people that I played it. Like people ask me, they'll like, "Hey, have you played Cuphead?" I'm like, "Mm-mm, I've seen videos," because I don't want to tell them where I'm at. Like it's so like I didn't even really get. I think I went into this uh cemetery or something to learn how to jump, and I couldn't figure it out. It was like one of
Oh
those.
my gosh.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Like I was just so frustrated. I was like, I don't think I can play these like side scrollers anymore. I'm like so bad at it. It's crazy.
Yeah, I wasn't very good at that one.
Yeah,
I
I thought,
think we made it to the end, two-player, but then for the final boss, Ryan just beat it on his own because I kept dying.
and all the bosses
Yep.
seem like a final boss too. They
Yeah.
all. I mean, I can't even imagine. Yeah, I don't even want to look it up. You know what? I think I threw in the towel when I saw a video of somebody playing the game on a Guitar Hero guitar and they beat it.
What?
Yeah,
What?
and I almost stopped playing games altogether. I was like, there's no way I can't do that. That's unreal.
That's crazy.
That
So
is.
someone went in and like
It's like what
reconfigured their
you know what?
Guitar Hero.
I'll send it to you if I find out. I'll send it. This I probably
Yeah.
saw it on E-Bombs World or something crazy. I don't know. I don't think it was even on YouTube. Yeah, but I just remember watching and being like, dude, why does this person? Why is he here? Like, what is this? Like, why? I don't know. I was so mad. I was so mad watching that video. I was like, gosh, man, I thought I was good at games, but this dude's just like on a different level. I'm curious to know if he played that with.
Cuphead will do that though.
Yeah,
It just makes you feel like terrible. Like you're just bad at
yeah.
everything.
And same thing with Overcooked. If you play with another person who's like
Whoa, 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 whoa.
hyper competitive,
No, I'm
no,
very good.
no, okay, okay, no, you might be good, but the problem is that like I was so happy to play like a 4-player game with everyone,
Mhm.
and everyone's like, dude, don't get the control away from Johnny. He sucks. I was like, oh my god. I was like, I don't even know what.
Everyone was so nice a second ago.
Oh my gosh, it was weird. It was like that movie, the shoot, I can't even think of it. Midsummer. It got weird real fast. Did you see that movie?
Oh, I did not see that
Okay,
one.
I won't spoil it. You gotta see it. It's crazy.
I don't think I will
I
watch
mean,
it.
yeah, it's weird. It's really
I
weird.
don't like scary movies.
Oh, you don't? Oh, okay, okay,
No,
okay,
not at all.
okay. Never mind then.
But I like
Yes,
the girl in it. What's her name?
I've never seen her. Or what is she?
She was in a Little Woman.
Wait, the one with Winona Ryder?
The new one with
Oh,
who else was in
I
it?
was like, gosh, you
I don't
must
know the
seem
main girl
young.
in it, but like Laura Dern was in it. And she's married to who's the Better Call Saul guy? I always forget his name.
Wait,
Bob Odenkirk.
wait, what?
Bob Odenkirk's in it.
Wait. Laura Dern's married to Bob Odenkirk?
In Little Woman,
Oh, I was like,
not
dude,
IRL.
Saul. I was like, you're talking about Saul? Are you talking about the guy from Wayne's World 2? Did you know he's in Wayne's World 2?
I did not. I feel like I watched that recently.
It was his first
Is he?
role. Yeah, it was like one of his first roles.
What?
Yeah.
I gotta look into
He
that.
like got like he wanted an autograph or something like that, and he was like dressed all nerdy or whatever. It was weird. I was watching. I was like, "That's that guy from isn't that Mr. Show or whatever it is or
Hmm.
right? Yeah, I was like tripping out. I never watched Wayne's World 2. I don't know why I can't.
I yeah, I feel like I watched them both within the last year. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
remember him though.
it's been a while. It's been a long way. Okay, I'm gonna hit record now. Just kidding. No, we've been recording. We've been recording this whole
Oh,
time.
really?
Yeah. Hey,
Okay,
so I
just
wa-
jump right
oh
in.
yeah, yeah. It's a good flow. So last night was kind
Hmm.
of weird
Okay.
because I watched your guys' stream video or your stream video. Wow, who am I?
Oh,
I watched
really?
your stream tape. No, yeah, I watched your guys' I watched your guys' Twitch channel,
Okay.
and
Did
I
you like the game we were playing?
let me tell you, I was watching it, and a complete noob when it comes to Twitch. Like
Hmm.
I normally watch it on my computer and I can like type stuff, but on my phone I'm terrible at it. But I was watching you guys play and I was like, "Who's Elliot? Who's Elliot in this?" I was like, who's this Elliot character?"
We were playing Lost.
I know. It was great. Yeah, so
You haven't mentioned that yet.
oh, sorry. Well, yeah, my fault. Yeah. I was lost in
uh,
conversation. But
yes.
so how did you guys get that game?
Hmm.
And yeah, let's start off with that.
Yeah. So I feel like when quarantine first started,
Yeah.
well, yeah, we started streaming, and but we just kind of just like we play pinball, but we mostly just just talk about whatever and just like
Yeah.
pop culture or whatever.
Oh, that's great.
Um, and Lost has come up many, many times. And then Ryan discovered that there was a Lost Xbox game, but it was only on the 360. We didn't have it anymore.
What?
So,
What?
um, a 15-year-old in Colorado sent us his 360.
No
And then
way.
Ryan, well, we have the new Xbox, so Ryan sent him his Xbox One just to be
Oh,
nice. Yeah.
that's
So we did a
nice.
little tradesy just so we could play
Yeah.
this game. Yeah. And Elliot is one of the or you're the main character who isn't in the show.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
How
Yeah.
I was honestly when I first signed on your guys' game, it was it was just you guys on the computer. You guys were like on the computer or something like that, and you were typing stuff, and I was like, "What the heck type of
Oh,
game is
like in the
this?"
hatch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had to like do math in that game. That was
No,
weird.
no way. Did you guys even download like a strategy guide, or how did that even work?
Towards the end, I just like we looked at a walkthrough just to get through it because it was like 1 a.m.
Did you guys beat it,
But
or was it
we
your?
did beat it.
Are you
We
serious?
did beat
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch it then, because
Yeah.
you guys were going on for a long time, and I was like, "Dang, what's going on here?" You know what's? So I watched Coming to America 2 last night. Did you guys
Okay.
did you guys watch that yet?
I never seen the first one.
What?
But
Okay.
I know I need to. I need to.
Okay. Okay.
Was two good?
Uh, I don't want
Not
to
as
get.
good.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to say anything in case anyone listens. Yeah, I feel really weird
Okay.
about spoilers and
Did
feelings
you
and.
enjoy yourself?
Oh yeah, I definitely
Watch
enjoyed
okay.
what. Yeah, I was so pumped to watch it, and yeah, it was fun. It was fun to watch. I love the original. I grew up watching the original, so I don't know. I was really
Wait,
nervous.
is it a show or a movie?
No, it's a movie.
I thought it was a movie. Oh,
No,
okay,
no,
okay.
right.
So you would just watch the movie a bunch?
Yeah, yeah. I watched the movie, like the original, like I don't know how many times. Probably more than 100. No. Yeah,
Dang.
yeah, maybe more. But you know what was bad? I used to quote that movie, and they had like cuss words, and I was saying it as a kid, and I didn't care. I was like, I don't care. This is Eddie Murphy's the best. But yeah, second one's fun. But yeah, you got to watch the original. Uh,
I'll watch it for sure.
but when I saw, so I get the notification when if I'm following anyone, it'll pop up like, hey, this person's streaming,
Hmm.
and it was crazy because as I started the movie, your guys' icon popped up, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. I was like, I'll check them out. Hopefully, they're still streaming when I'm done. You guys were streaming for a long time.
Yeah, Fridays we go, well, like, so yeah, on Tuesdays and Saturdays we do pinball, but on Fridays we play video games. And I kind of enjoy the Friday ones more just because it's more lax. And we usually try to beat the game in one sitting.
So, do you guys have like okay? So, you guys stream when? What was it again? You said Fridays and
Tues Tuesdays and Saturdays we do pinball, and
okay.
then Fridays we do whatever game we want to play. So we done like a lot of Sims. I like making Sims.
Wait,
Uh
wait. You guys are playing the Sims?
yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you guys talk in Sim?
No, but we love the pop. All the
Oh
like
yeah.
songs in The Sims are
Yes.
like, yeah, like fake. Well,
Yes.
it's like real pop songs with Simlish.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I had some of those on my iPod Touch. Some of the
Shut
songs.
up.
Swear, I had some of the songs on there. I and I would dig through like, oh man, I'm trying to remember some of the not pure volume. I can't remember where I used to get the music from. Where I used to download. I think you know what it was. I think they were on YouTube, and I had to use
Hmm.
like an extractor because I wanted these songs because they were just so like they're so giddy. I was like, oh, dude, these songs are sweet, and so
You don't
yeah.
have to pay attention because it's not real lyrics. It's just like
Oh, it's terrible.
catchy.
Yeah, I just love. But I think it's a. I don't know if it's an original song. I don't know. I'll send it to you. I think I know what
Maybe
song.
the older ones weren't, but now they definitely are like you'll hear Nelly get hot in here,
No
but it's
way.
Sim version. Hmm.
Is it him singing?
Is it what?
Is it him singing?
I don't know, but I know Katy Perry recorded like one of her songs in Sims.
Oh my god.
So
That
maybe it just depends on who wants to do it. I don't
that's
know.
crazy. Can you
Just
imagine?
like in Lost the video game yesterday, only 6 characters came back to do their like acting.
Oh, real. So oh my gosh, I can't remember the characters' names. Who's the one that was always good and bad? Um,
Ben?
no, no. Oh
Jacob?
no. Oh shoot, I can't think of it.
I need
No,
to rewatch that show.
I do too. I do too. Hey, I don't know if you listen to my buddy, my conversation I had with my buddy Devin, but
I've not listened to that one yet.
it's really long. One of my buddies
Okay.
scolded me. He was like, "Dude, 4 hours? Who are you, Joe Rogan? What are you doing?" It's like, I was like, "Dude, I don't know. I couldn't. We were just on a good flow. We I don't know. I missed the guy. I haven't talked to him in a really long time." But what he said was that the that it's really X-Men, like all the Lost characters, and like
What?
yeah, like John Locke is like Professor X, and he was saying, and who was it? What's his name? Freckles. What's his name?
Oh, Sawyer?
Sawyer. Sawyer's like
Freckles.
Yes, that's all I remember. I'm like Freckles. Wolverine. He's Wolverine, and then
I can see that.
yeah, he started naming them all off, and I was like, oh my gosh, now I got to watch that show again. I love that show. It was
Oh my
fun.
gosh. That was one of those shows where, like, I watched it and then I wanted my dad to watch it. So I rewatched it from the beginning with him. And then I get my sister to watch it. So I rewatched it from the beginning with her. So I saw like the
Dang.
first 3 seasons so many times.
You know
And
what's
then we'd like all sit down and like look forward to every week and go on the forums.
whoa. Wait, were you watching it when it was on TV though?
Yeah,
Oh wow. Okay, so you were in.
I was in.
Wow. Were you watching the web series stuff too?
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Like afterwards
Uh-uh.
they would say I think The Office did it too. They had like webisodes where they would
No.
yeah, like so you would I don't know, go on I don't think it's lost.com, but you go yeah,
Lost.com.
I wonder if that exists. No, but you would go to like lost.com slash, whatever code they said that like to sign into and it would be like more content. And I think you can if you buy the DVDs, I think they're on there.
Whoa.
Yeah, like
Box set.
yeah, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine going through the having to put the DVDs in all the time.
I
Isn't
know.
that sad?
What a nuisance.
That's so sad. And you know what's great? And this is how sad it is. I try to look up like a 500 disc Blu-ray player because I just wanted to
What?
I wanted to throw them all in there and be like, one is gonna be whatever it is, right? And so I can just click.
Oh, kind of like jukeboxes, like the ones with the actual
Yeah,
like record, like it goes in and picks it.
right.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, because I
Hmm.
look at my movies. I'm
Did it
like,
exist?
no.
Dang it.
I think there's only like a 5 disc, but I haven't seen like 100. I would go for 100 disc. That's I wonder how
Yeah.
big. I wonder how big that is. But I
Then
just
you just
yeah.
yeah, put them in there and forget about them.
No, seriously, yeah, because I look at my movies now and I'm like, oh my gosh, I own this movie,
Mm-hmm.
and then they take it off stream, and I was like, dang, I really want to. I'll just wait till it goes on stream. Isn't that sad? That's so
Yeah,
sad. That's
kinda.
yeah. Hey, but to go
But they
back,
take up so much space,
I know.
like on the shelf.
You know what's funny is I talked to Will about that.
Mm-hmm.
I've talked to Will, and I was like, hey, do you still buy movies? He goes, no. I was like, what happened? And I
Really?
was like, what happened?
Didn't he have like
Oh my gosh.
oh
A
yeah.
billion.
Yeah, he had so many. He loves movies.
I know he does. He's starting to like I don't know. I don't want to speak for him, but he's like kind of falling out of it. I think he's
Oh,
just
interesting.
yeah, I think he's maybe burnt out. I don't know. But I was like,
Hmm.
"Bro, you keep watching I
Well,
was like, you keep watching depressing movies, man. You keep watching Schindler's List on repeat, dude. Of course that's going to be it's going to bum you out." Gosh. You know what's
I
so
mean, it's just easier with everything streaming. So,
Oh, of course. You know what's so funny is I remember when you came over when
hmm
we lived in LA and you were going through his movies and you were like I remember just losing it because I used to always tell him this and then you kind of like reassured it and you were like you're all hey do you like these movies You said something. You said something like that, and then Will's like, "Yeah, those are some of my favorites." Or I can't honestly, I can't remember which ones they were. And you were like, "These are really depressing movies." And dude, I lost it. I remember I was like, "Dude,
I don't know what movies they were.
I can't remember, but I remember they were right in the front, and you were like, I remember you just kind of digging through them. You're like, what the hell is this? But I just, but I just remember like telling him, I was like, dude, I told you watch so many depressing movies because I always put that in his head. I was like, dude, turn off Schindler's List. Why you watch Pulp Fiction on
Oh
repeat,
my
weirdo? Why do you watch these
gosh.
movies? Do you watch something like watch Wally or something? Watch something chill. But yeah, he's so funny, man. I miss that guy.
Yeah.
So what was your take on Mandalorian?
Ooh,
But
Mando.
okay, hold on. No spoilers.
Hmm.
I still need to finish that show, but I enjoyed it. I really liked
Okay,
it. I need to go
so
back
no
in.
spoilers. That's
No
okay. I won't
spoilers.
go into like detail. I'll just give like a broad my thoughts on it.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, I don't care about Star Wars.
Ooh, okay.
I only saw like the ones with Ren and Finn and stuff. I only saw the first one.
Oh, right. Okay.
I don't even know what it's called.
Uh yeah,
That's how little I
Force
care.
Awakens or something. Yeah, the new
Sure.
ones. The new ones that
The
came out.
new one.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Right.
Okay. So just getting that out of the way. Don't care about Star Wars. But I heard Mando was good, and of course Baby Yoda's very cute. But it was just one of those shows where it's like you could kind of turn your brain off, and like each episode is just like a mini little adventure that's
Right.
like slow pace and chill, and it's like, oh, I wonder what Mando's gonna get up to this week.
That's a good way of looking at it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And it wasn't like too action packed, which I liked. Like I
Right.
feel like if they were to have made that a movie, which is what Will said, which made me very upset.
Yeah.
Will, they would have like it would have been too over the top. Like this was just like a low commitment, easygoing show,
Right.
and you can't even see his face, which is awesome. Like you still like get so much emotion out of him.
Yeah. I can see that.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
watched the first 4 episodes, loved it, but it felt
Hmm.
like a. You know what it was is there was too many people at work watching it, and
Hmm.
they just wanted, and they were so far ahead, and they're like on, I don't know. I was like, let's say episode 4, they're on season 2 already, right? They're like, oh, let's start,
Uh-huh.
and it's just like I just didn't want to fall into the or. I'll say this: there's some folks that when it comes out, they have to watch it, and I can't do
Yeah.
it. I don't know. I just can't do it. And I usually
So
wait a couple of
you
days.
never had a show like that where you're just like looking so forward to it and then like you watch it as it comes out?
Honestly, it's been a while since I found a show. Um, I'm trying to think of one where they just didn't give you all the episodes. Shoot,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
I kind of like that they did it though. Like at first I was mad because I
Yeah,
like just binging something,
right.
but I feel like if I were to do that, I would have stopped paying attention because it is like a kind of slow paced. I don't want to say boring. Like I liked it, but at the same time
Hmm.
it's kind of boring.
Ma- ma-
That's weird, but
you mean Mandalorian?
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of wet. Has like a
So
Western feel from what I.
that's what I've heard people describe it as. Like
Yeah,
it's like a western. Uh-huh.
yeah. It's weird.
Yeah, so I like that it came out just weekly. Hmm.
Yeah, I haven't. I think the only show that I looked forward to where it came out weekly was the first season of the reboot of the Twilight Zone. I don't know if you watched any of those or not.
I did not watch it. Is
Okay.
it good?
I
I don't think I've seen the Twilight Zone at all.
Oh, you never seen the show at all? Period.
Mm-mm.
Nothing. Wow.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay. Did you see Black Mirror?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
That's probably too scary for
You
me.
know what? You're a
I'm a wuss.
no, no, no. I would say you're a very happy person. You always have
Thanks.
no. I'm serious. You always have a smile on your face, and I think if you were to watch Black Mirror, it just might
I'd be
erase that.
upset.
Oh, you it would 100% erase it
It
because
would break me.
you're right. No, you're right. There was one. I can't remember which season it was, They only put out 4 episodes, and I think one was like an hour and a half or something. It was crazy. But they came out.
In Black Mirror, it's only 4 episodes?
Oh no, no, I'm sorry, sorry. There was one season that came
Oh,
out.
okay,
I can't. I
okay.
think it was like season 3, right? I think,
Mhm.
and they only put out 4 episodes. And I was like, "What? Are you get 4 episodes? Come on!" And I ended up watching, and it was like maybe 3 or 4 days before Christmas,
Uh-huh.
and I watched them all. I binged them,
Whoa.
and I felt horrible. Like I just felt like I just needed a shower all day. I just felt gross. Um,
So is that that's one of those shows where it's like kind of like a different premise every time, right?
yes,
Okay.
yeah,
And it's just like weird stories, like Are You Afraid of the Dark?
right. No, yeah, yeah, exactly. It'd be just like Are You Afraid of the Dark, but it's like kind of tech driven, a little tech driven.
Hmm.
Like, I'll see if I can give you an example without spoiling it. So
Oh,
people,
I'm not gonna watch it.
okay, spoilers, spoilers. In case
You
you
can spoil it.
Black Mirror, here we go. No, but there's one that's like a person that has like a chip in their head,
Mhm.
and they're able to record everything, everything.
Whoa.
Yeah, and so, um, I don't know. There's like this whole thing of like he thinks his wife's cheating, and he wants to see her like visual data, right? And you can plug
Hmm.
somebody in. It's really weird. It's really like it's really spooky. It's kind of spooky stuff,
Yeah.
but
Ugh.
yeah. But then you watching, you're like, oh god, I hope tech doesn't. It's almost like people are like, yeah, we're gonna get chips and we're gonna record everything. Like it sounds happy, but then Black Mirror is like, no, 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 this is what's gonna happen. This is the reality.
Hmm.
But yeah, I'm honestly I'm surprised you haven't watched the Twilight Zone. Those are fun to watch. The originals. If you have Hulu,
What what was the new one like streaming on?
they had their own service. It was on.
Oh, that's why I didn't watch it.
Yeah, no, yeah. It was like CBS or no, no, no. Right? CBS? No. What is it?
I don't
I
know.
can't remember. No,
NBC?
no, no. It was like CBS Plus. It was something like that. They have like their own streaming service, and
Of
then
course.
Paramount bought them out, bought their service. So now Paramount Plus, everything's Plus now. Huh? Weird, but everything
Yeah.
Paramount owns it now. But if you want to watch them, they're on Amazon Prime. The first
Oh,
season. The
okay. So
first
I could
season.
I could watch that then.
Okay. There's a big heads up.
Hmm.
The first episode, pretty interesting. One of
Not
my
very
friends.
good.
It's interesting.
Oh.
It's weird, but the majority of the episodes are very heavy in terms of
Okay.
like stuff that's happening now.
So maybe like watch one at a time. Don't binge it.
It's up to you. It's up to you. But it's
Okay.
I personally I was not a real big fan of the first season, just because I think I was so excited and I hyped myself up for it, and I kept watching the trailers and I was like, oh my gosh. Just so you know, it's the Twilight Zone's my favorite show of all time. That's of all
Oh,
time.
okay,
The
okay.
originals, and I've bought like the '80s when they rebooted it, and then they brought out
Hmm.
new ones in the 2000s, and then like early 2000, and then they have this new one with Jordan Peele. I think he's doing it.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, and I was
Wait,
like,
that's the one we're talking about, right?
right, right. That's and I was like so
Okay.
like, oh my gosh, I can't wait. And when you watch them, if you when you watch them, let me know because
Okay.
I have a crazy story about how and it's 100% real. It freaked me out, and I'm like glad I wasn't able to access one of the episodes. It was nuts. I almost feel like I should tell you. Okay, I want to tell you. Screw it.
Yeah,
Okay,
just tell me.
I gotta tell you. Okay.
Can't leave me hanging like that.
Oh boy. Okay. That's it. That's it. All right. Well, the episode's ending. I see you. Bye. So, so, how can I say this? Okay. The day they came, when was it? It was like a Monday. No, Friday. When was it? I can't remember. Anyway, we'll just say Monday. They got released on
Hmm.
a Monday, and I had to fly out to Virginia because my work was sending me out there, and I had to be out there for like 3 or 4 days, and then I'd come back. I had to do like an offsite job.
Hmm.
So on Sunday, I waited up, and I was like so excited about going somewhere that I ended up staying up super late on Sunday. But I waited until midnight so I can download the episodes so I can watch them on the plane,
Smart. Hmm.
right? So I was like ready to go. So I was able to download.
Wait, was the episode like about a plane crashing or something?
Okay, check this out. Hey, here's this is why I was kind of nervous about it. Here, check this out. I can't remember what the first one's called. Gosh darn it, I can't remember what the first one's called. The first episode, but the second episode is called Nightmare at 30,000 feet.
Uh-oh.
Okay, yeah. So I end up watching the first episode. It didn't download correctly. I like let it download. I let it, it said that it finished downloading, and then when I got to the airport, or sorry, in the airplane, and I was like ready to we're ready to take off. I fired them up, but they didn't
Mhm.
start, and I was like, oh my gosh, come on. And then I checked to see if it like downloaded right, and it didn't download right. I was like, oh man, come on. So I ended up, and this was kind of cool, but I ended up using the Wi-Fi on the airplane, and I had to for work. So I ended up
Mhm.
downloading downloading the episode again, and I was like, yes. So I watched the whole thing. I watched the first episode. I was like, yes, oh, so good, because I had my fix, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't watch the second one. It wouldn't download. I couldn't stream it. Nothing. I was pissed. I was like, come on, man. I was so mad, right?
The
I
internet on the plane is so
It
slow.
was
So I can just
bad.
imagine you like retry and it gets to like
I was
5% and you're like, yes. And then it just like dies.
I was freaking. No, yeah, I was like freaking. And it was so funny. The lady was like, "Did you want some peanuts? Come on!" I was like, "Oh, sorry, no, I'm good, I'm good." But I was freaking out. So I finally get to the hotel. I didn't have to work that day, which was great. I get to the hotel, get on their Wi-Fi. Like 2 seconds, it was done. I was so
Mhm.
pissed. And they're like 9 hours ahead over in Virginia. Or I can't remember how many hours ahead they are. But
Mhm.
I couldn't go to sleep, so I ended up watching it, and I was like, "Oh wow, this is crazy. This episode's nuts." And I was like, oh, "Okay, this wouldn't have been that bad," even though there was like it had to do with a flight, right? And
Yeah.
you can kind of imagine what happens, but this is what's really scary. I ended up watching it when I got home again, right? Because I think my
Mhm.
nerves and everything, I was like kind of freaking out. But after I was done with the offsite, I got home, I watched it again, and dude, I started freaking out because you hear like in the episode you hear like the intercom in the background
Mhm.
from like the character being in the airport. He was flying out of this airport called it's I don't know, I'm gonna butcher the name. It's like
Okay.
Dooley's
Where's
Airport,
that?
in like in Virginia. I think it's Virginia. I get kind of confused
Whoa.
how it's mapped out.
Okay.
Or it's Virginia or Washington. I can't. It's like right in the fringe of it, and it's all Dooley's International Airport. I wanted to bring, and I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. And I grabbed my ticket, my plane, and
Mm.
it was the same airport. And dude, I started
Oh my gosh.
yeah, and I started freaking out. I was like, no freaking way. And I've told
The
everyone,
Twilight Zone.
and then all of a sudden it's all like previously on
Welcome
Lost.
Lost.
I freaked out. I was like, Elliot, where are you, Elliot? Help me. Hey, I was cracking up when I was watching you guys play, and there was that smoke. What's up with that smoke? The smoke is
The
it?
smoke monster is in it. Yeah.
Is that the only enemy you come across?
There's like someone shooting at you at one point.
Like
Yeah.
no polar bears or
There was one polar bear and it was dead. It was in a cave.
you know what's crazy? I'm gonna go back to this. I forgot to mention this to you. Hey, I hated that show when I first saw it.
What?
Hey, hold on.
What?
Stop. Hey, but check this out. When it was going on, I remember they were pushing the show so hard. I watched it opening night. I watched it when they premiered it, and
Okay.
I remember being like, "Oh my god, that was probably one of the greatest opening scenes I've ever seen in a show."
Hell yeah.
I thought it was so cool, and
It is so cool.
oh, I was in when it first came out, and
Then what happened?
oh, you ready? So I so I
You
ended
didn't like walk?
no, I loved all the. Well, I was a little confused, obviously the name, right? But the thing that was so crazy or lost my attention was the when the polar bear showed up.
Oh, well,
because
yeah, that's when the show gets real weird.
no, well, and it was like the third maybe third or maybe the second episode. I can't remember,
Oh, okay.
right? And I was like, I don't think I like this show. And then I just stopped watching it. I think after the third episode, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. One of my I know, and then one of my buddies was
Johnny.
like, I know, oh my gosh. And then my buddy was
How
like,
embarrassing.
I was super embarrassed. I did this again with Memento. Did you ever see that?
What's it about?
This guy that he has like his memory's terrible, and he puts
I've seen that a long time ago.
okay, and
I
he like
think.
tattoos himself like all the different names and reminders.
Yeah. Huh. Maybe okay, maybe I've seen it.
Okay.
Anyway, is it good?
No, well,
Sounds good.
everyone's always like, it's the best movie. You gotta watch the twist and blah blah blah.
Oh
And I was
gosh.
right. It's one of those. Okay, yeah, I was
Yeah.
right.
You're
You
like,
know,
okay, sure.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
okay, yeah, whatever. I remember renting that when I worked. I used to work at Hollywood Video. By the way, that was my favorite job of all time. I
Hollywood Video?
oh my god,
I remember Blockbuster.
yes, that was the
What's
competitor.
Hollywood Video?
It's the same thing. It was just a competitor.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were a strictly Blockbuster family.
Damn.
Sorry, Johnny.
That's okay. And the show's done. Hey, so no, I used to work at Hollywood Video, and that was like my favorite job of all time. Sammy got me the job.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Sammy and I used to work there. Sammy and his brother Oscar, we used to work there, and
Hmm.
it was so much fun. I mean, it was. Anyway, I talked to this customer, and they were like, "Hey, have you watched Memento?" Or no, somebody brought it up. I was like, "Oh, is this movie good?" And they were like, "I haven't watched it. Everyone keeps recommending it." And then I was like, "Okay, let me know when you come back. Let me know how it is." And so he ended up coming back, and he was like, "Was it good?" And he goes, "Oh man, it was great. You got to watch it." So I ended up renting it or taking it home,
Hmm.
and I turned it off. I was like, "This is stupid. What the heck am I watching?" It
Uh-oh.
was terrible, and I never saw that customer again. So I felt like it was a ghost. But then I ended up when Netflix first came. I don't know if did you have Netflix when it first came out when they first started doing streaming.
I don't think so.
Okay,
No.
uh, it was bad. I just remember like,
Really?
oh man, it was horrible. Like all the movies that were, I mean, not the quality, but just like
Just the stuff on it.
it was so bad. It was really bad. Like it
Mm.
was like I don't know, like doorknob versus shark or something. You know, it was like all that stuff. It was like just terrible, like just D movie. And I watched them because I couldn't believe that it was like I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have to pop in a movie. I can watch all these movies whenever I want. It was crazy to me.
Yeah.
So I watched everything on there. And I think the only movie that was on there that was good was Memento. But in my mind, I was like, of course this movie would be on there. This movie's garbage or whatever, right? So
Yeah.
I ended up watching it and fell in love with it. I was just like, oh my god, this movie's great.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you got turned around.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so guess how many what the percent is on Rotten Tomatoes.
A Memento.
Hmm.
Man, are you looking it up right now?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know.
Okay,
85%.
The Godfather Part 2 has 98%.
Holy
No
crap!
Country No Country for Old Men has 93, and The Machinist has 77. So where do you think Memento falls in?
Oh my gosh, right below that. Wait a minute, The Machinist is in there. Oh
It
my.
says you might also like, and it's recommending The Machinist.
Wait, so what is Memento?
93.
Oh my. Okay. I mean, I don't think I'm that much in love with it, right? You know, but oh my god, that's crazy.
Maybe I should
Nine.
watch this. I don't, just looking at these stills, okay, I don't think I've seen it.
You know
It's
what's
just one of those movies I feel like I have because like everyone talks about it, I guess. Or they did at some point.
yeah, it's weird. I don't
I don't
know.
even know these actors. Who's Guy who's Guy Pierce? Oh, is that the name of the character? No, that's the
No,
guy. That's the
that's
guy.
the actor's name. Yeah, he was
Okay.
in jeez, this movie called Time
I'm
Machine.
terrible with actors.
You're not well. I watched your. I looked at your when I was looking at your movie list thing. That was
The
honestly,
letterbox.
hey, I fell into a trap. I almost got in trouble
Yes.
at work because I
Uh-oh.
was at my desk the whole time, like just typing stuff in, looking at stuff, and I was like,
It's fun.
it's crazy. It's crazy, and it's
Yeah.
yeah. And I got kind of confused because I was on the using the app, and I was trying to.
Hmm.
I kept 5-starring everything.
Oh, you can't 5-star everything.
No, and I didn't know what I didn't know what I was doing. I had no clue, but I love that. And I've tried to tell people about like the movies I've seen or whatever. And so it's like
Hmm.
this is a good breakdown of it. Do they have shows too?
Some shows are on there. Like I saw the Queen's Gambit was on there. I don't. Maybe it just depends on if someone puts it on. I really have no idea.
Mm.
Let's see if Cobra Kai's on it. Hold on, I'm looking.
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai. That's not in here. Okay, so I really don't know why some shows are on here and some aren't.
I freaking love Cobra Kai. It was
Oh
so
my
good.
gosh, it's so
Hey,
good.
that
It's
was
so
that,
dumb and so good.
that was the show that I was really looking forward to. That's one of the
Hmm.
ones. Cuz I grew up with those movies. And so I was just kind of worried too cuz I was like, "Oh man, what are they going to do with the show?" But
I think
yeah.
they did an awesome job with it.
Oh yeah.
Like it's so cheesy, but just really good and entertaining.
Yeah. I was just kind of curious on what they're going to do cuz of Mr. Miyagi. Miyagi.
Oh
But just
yeah,
cuz he passed away, and so I was like, "Oh, what are they going to do with this?" But it was done really well. It was great.
I love Johnny.
Whoa. Dude, special guest cat.
Oh yeah, sorry, my cat.
No, it's okay. That's Toonces. Is that Toonces the driving cat? That's so
What's
funny.
up?
That's
Oh,
Toonces. You ever seen that? That Saturday Night.
no.
Oh, it's silly. There's a Saturday Night Live bit called Toonces the driving cat. And it's just a
Mm.
cat that drives people around and rolls off a cliff. That's it. That's the whole premise.
Okay.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
Yep.
Hey, so I've been so a bunch of my coworkers, I've tried to explain to them that
Hmm.
there's other places to go get coffee rather than Starbucks, right?
Hmm.
And I told them I've always mentioned you, and I was like, dude, have you guys been downtown Bolano? Have you guys been to that coffee shop? And they're like,
Oh, we're not
no,
there anymore.
I know.
Yeah.
But I mean, like before, like it was just like, have you been to like any place besides like any of the big chain like
Hmm.
coffee spots? Actually, let me ask you, how do you feel about all the big chain? Do you go to any of them? I remember you just being so like strict about not going.
For coffee specifically.
Mm-hmm. Or just or
Mm,
I
well,
still
now well, especially now, I just make it at home.
right.
But yeah, I'll still go to like smaller shops and stuff. But even like now there's like bigger chains that make good coffee. So,
You think
and
so?
I'll still go. Yeah, like Verve has like so many locations.
But I mean,
They have shops in Japan.
oh shoot,
Yeah.
that's pretty sweet.
Hmm.
But I mean, in terms of like somebody just being like, "Oh, dude, Starbucks is the best," blah, blah, blah. Like it's just like,
Oh,
oh
well,
gosh, it's like
I'm not
really,
gonna argue with them, but just I like make a mental note that they're like
they're
inferior.
they're dead to me.
Yeah.
No, but and it's
I'm
weird.
just like this person needs to get a life.
No, it's weird because it's like it'd be somebody being like, "Dude, come on, no, Taco Bell tacos, that's the best, right?" I'm like, "Okay, dude, settle down."
Well, Taco Bell is really good.
No, but I mean, if you're gonna go get something like authentic or whatever, but I don't know, it's just
Oh,
so
for
it's
sure, for sure.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, you know what's funny is I was telling the story about um because they asked, they were like, uh one of my coworkers was like, "Hey, does everyone just drink Starbucks in LA? Like they always have it in their hand or whatever." It's so weird. I was like, I don't know. I was like, I never looked at people's hands, but um yeah, I don't know. Like, and I told him the story about how you kind of opened my eyes about going to different coffee places in LA. I remember you were so
Hmm.
stoked about going to certain ones, And
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, and you know what's funny is I'm wearing my Handsome shirt right now. I still have my
Oh
Handsome
my
Coffee shirt.
gosh.
That was
That
my
place was yeah, that place was my favorite.
Handsome
And they
Coffee
got
roaster.
bought.
I know.
They got bought.
I
Yeah.
I remember blue. Was it called Blue Bottle? Was
Blue
it blue?
bottle. Yeah.
Yeah. I was so bummed.
I still have my handsome mug too.
Do you? Oh,
And
that's so cool.
yeah, it's like my favorite one. And the logo has not washed off at all. You know how like some mugs are like
Yes.
cheap and like the logo like comes off?
Yes.
It is pristine.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have two Handsome shirts,
Nice.
and they're so comfy. Like I'm never gonna
Hmm.
even if they have like a million holes in them. I was like, "Nah, I'm still gonna wear it. I don't care."
Yay.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's my favorite. But
I
what's
know. I do remember just like whenever I'd go to like a city, I would seek out, yeah, good coffee. And
yeah,
that just kind of be my way to like work my way around the city and like, oh, let's see what this neighborhood's like. And there's this coffee shop here. Now I still do that. And like, yeah, when we go to a new city, we'll in the morning we'll look for good coffee.
yeah.
Then we'll look for a good tiki bar. And then we'll look for what place has pinball.
Oh wow,
Hmm.
that's cool. But
Yeah.
have you noticed that any or are some of the pinball places open or no? Like the
Now,
shops?
no.
No,
I
none of them,
mean,
huh?
there's some, yeah, there's some places, well, not really around here. I think now, like as of a few days ago, some places are allowing indoor stuff, but I don't
Wow,
know. For me, I don't really care. I've seriously haven't left. I live on an island. I haven't left this island since April.
wow. Are you working from
Yeah.
home?
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
Hmm.
That's good. Uh,
I'm lucky in that sense, but
yeah. Well,
I would just, I seriously go down the street. Yeah, I told you this earlier, but Google Maps will send me like a email recapping where I went. I think it's supposed to be for fun or something. I don't really know why they send me that,
what?
but it's just like down the street and back.
Wait, what? Wait, how come they send you that?
I don't know. I think it's because I'm like I have like location turned on my phone or something, and Google Maps is
Oh,
like, "Oh, look where you've been this past month."
oh, that's scary. That's weird.
It's just-
I
it
gotta
is
look into
weird,
that. I gotta
but
look into that. That sounds funny. It's just one little
mhm.
line. It's like right here, right
Yeah,
here. That's it.
it's literally down the street and back. I'm just like, oh, cool.
That's so fun. So I ended up going back to it. I ended up telling my coworkers about when you came to visit, and you were like, "Oh, we're
Hmm.
gonna go here. We're gonna go to I want to go to Handsome Coffee," and then I'm trying to remember. I think it was called G and B.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember? Right? Is that what it was called?
Yes,
Okay.
that's like in the market, Glanville and Babinski.
Okay. So I think the one that we went to, I think it was G and B,
Hmm.
but uh, it was like in this weird. I don't think it was in that market. I know that they have one.
Really?
I know they have one. Do you
Oh, wait,
remember?
did we go to a place called Squirrel?
Ooh, I don't know.
I
I,
think
all I remember
maybe.
was going in to the entrance. It was you,
Hmm.
myself, and Will.
Hmm.
We went with you, and I remember we went into this. We were kind of like, dude, where are we right now? It was like but it wasn't anything where it was like I want to leave because it was just crazy, and you were just kind of like just like in the zone of like I can't wait to get this coffee, right? And we were like, where are we? And we end up going in. We ended up going to the building, but it was like small. It was like really intimate. It was only had like four stools, but it was like it shared with a like a butcher. Do you remember that? It
Huh.
shared the same. It was like right when you walk in on the left side, it was like you could get like a pound of honey ham or something, and then you keep walking, and then it was like they had just this little intimate, small little coffee like stop, and then you could
I don't remember. Oh man,
yeah.
it sounds cool.
Oh,
Yeah, it sounds right up my alley.
it was a trip. This is one of my favorite stories. So, and I've told this like a bunch of times because like people are like, Red Bull and I'm tired and blah blah. So I ended up saying the
Hmm.
story about we ended up. Oh, we were trying to match you. By the way, we went to Handsome. We had an espresso,
Hmm.
and then
Oh. Oh
Okay.
no.
Oh yeah, we were like, whatever you're getting, we're gonna get too, right? And then we ended up getting an espresso, and you had another. You want another one? And I was like, I'm okay, right? So then I felt good. I was like, oh yeah, I feel good. So then we ended up going to the other place, the G&B Coffee, and I was like, maybe she just wants to get a shirt or something from here. I don't know. We ended up going in there and we get another coffee, but we were still matching you. We were like, oh, I have an espresso, and I was like, okay, me too. And and I ended up drinking another and you have to remember, I'm like, uh what's below amateur? I don't even know. I'm level 0 when it comes to coffee. I can just smell it and I'm like, I'm ready to go. But I remember uh we had two. Okay, so we had one at Handsome and then we had two at G and G&B. I think that's what it was. I'll
Hmm.
have to find the picture. I think I have a picture of it.
Hmm.
Uh but the guy gave us water cuz I think he saw something in Will cuz Will got kind of twitchy. I didn't
Look,
feel.
here's some water, bud.
No, he was like, "You guys want some water?" And I was like, "Sure, yeah." And I was sitting on the stool, and Will was like standing up. And I remember drinking a little bit of water, and then you guys were talking. You're talking to the guy behind the counter, and Will, I was like, "Dude, this place is trippy, man." We're just talking, and then I get up, and we start walking out of the building. It was really small place. We end up walking out,
Yeah.
and I remember exactly how I felt because as soon as we walked out and we got on the sidewalk, I was like jumping and I was like, "Woo, dude! Hey, how do you feel, man? You feeling good? I'm feeling good." And it was like nonstop, crazy. And I'm like, "Dude, hey, let's hey, I raced to the car." It was nuts. We were going. I was like, "Dude, are you feeling good?" And Will's like, "Dude, I'm feeling super good." And we're like shaky, and we're like, "Hey, dude, I bet you anything. I bet you we ran in front of the car. I bet you if we probably get hit, nothing would probably happen. What do you think?" I don't know. Hey, it was chaos. I couldn't. I just remember just little snippets of that conversation, and then we got in the car, and I just remember just like I I don't know. It was weird. I remember sitting in my seat just trying to get comfortable and I couldn't. And I was driving. And I was like, dude, look at these billboards. Oh my gosh, dude, I've never seen these billboards before. And then Will's like, dude, this stuff is crazy. I want to keep drinking this all the time. Oh my god, this is great. Hey, out of nowhere, we kind of stop, and you were giggling. You were laughing at us, right? And then this is the best. The next place we were going to go to was I think we took you to Intelligentsia.
Yeah,
I
probably.
think we took you. I think it was on Abbot Kinney.
Venice?
Yes, Abbot Kinney. Right.
Hmm.
That was the
Hmm.
last
Hmm.
stop from what I remember. And this was the best. This is when we knew we were dealing with somebody. We're hanging out with somebody different. We were, and I'll tell you why. This is my favorite. We're driving over like nonstop, and then all of a sudden we stop and we're like, "Hey, Leslie," and then we turn around and all we can hear is go, and you were out. You freaking passed out. And Will and I looked at each other like, what? What the suck, dude? And we were just, and I was like, are we boring? You were completely out. And I remember when we got to the next place, I was like, hey, are you good? Are you good? And you're like, yeah. And I'm like, how in the hell did you go to sleep? And then you were just like, oh man, I don't know. It's just like it's in my blood. And I was like, come on. No way. I've
I
never
used to fall asleep everywhere.
that
Like it was bad.
was
It's just because like I would. Okay,
crazy.
I still think sleeping is boring. Especially like if I know I'm just like if I go to sleep, all I know is I have to wake up and go to work, and I don't want to do that, so I'll just like stay up late to like not to make the
Wow.
time go slower.
Yeah.
And then on the weekends, I wake up super early because I know I don't have to work and I just want to start my day. But I remember I
Wow.
used to always work, yeah, really early in the morning because the coffee shop though.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go to sleep early to like make up for it. So I would just fall asleep randomly. It was really bad.
That's crazy.
And yeah, the coffee did not affect me.
It was a it was crazy. I just remember how crazy Will and I were. It just like just oh man, it was I remember we were just bouncing off the walls. And then just to see you just like just out and I was like, "Wow." But that's interesting that you said that about
Hmm.
you think sleeping is you said sleeping is boring.
Sleep is boring.
It's I don't know if it's just been recently, but dude, I've been really bad. I know everyone's probably gonna hear this,
Like
but
with staying up late.
yeah, like I've been having like
Hmm.
I just don't want the day to be done,
Yeah, that's it. Me too.
right? And it's like,
Especially like, okay, my insomnia got worse with the pandemic. And I
mm,
think it's honestly because like you feel since I've just been cooped up, you feel like your day is like not fulfilled
interesting.
and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah,
I don't really know. And I'm not even doing anything productive when I stay up. I'm just like scrolling on my phone. So it's like I should go to sleep, but I'm just being stupid.
yeah. I have to get to the point where I'm just my phone will fall on my face,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
Where it's
I've
just
been
like,
there.
yeah, where it's like I'm watching something, just boom, like, oh, dude, I should probably go to bed now.
Ugh.
I think I've
Yeah.
exhausted myself. I think I can't like if it's 9 o'clock, I'm like, okay, it's go time. Who's online? Let's play a game. I'm down,
Hmm.
and I have to work the next day, and then I end up
Hmm.
waking up late. And it's like, oh man. Then I struggle, and I'm like, oh, geez, here we go. But
I know. And every morning it's like, why do I do this to myself? I'm so tired.
yeah,
But nothing changes. I made it my resolution to
oh,
go to sleep earlier, and I seriously did it for like 2 days.
I just I just don't want the next day to. It sounds really bad, but I just don't want. I feel like I wasted a day. If I go to bed early, that means
Yeah.
I'm wasting
Hmm.
my 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and 12 o'clock.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But then I want to sleep in on the weekends. Is that weird? I don't know. But I when you said like I want to wake up early so I can start my weekend, I'm like, damn, maybe I should do
Yeah.
that because I feel
Yeah.
like
And then for on work days is when I'm like staying in bed till like the last second. But on the weekends, I'm just like, oh, I'm just full of energy. Yeah, well, I'll make coffee. Yeah, wake up, start my day.
wow, gosh, I wish I can do that. I just want to sleep. It's weird, but sleeping's
I've always
boring.
been like a morning person though, so maybe
Yeah,
that's it.
maybe. Dang, that's so interesting. Sleeping is boring.
Sleeping is boring. Waste of time.
I'm, I might make a shirt that says that's funny. Sleeping is boring. But yeah, you know what? It's weird. Like my girlfriend Alicia, she like felt cause she works from home, and she feels
Hmm.
like it's Groundhog's Day. If you've seen that, have you seen that?
Oh, yes, I
Oh,
have seen that.
okay. She just feels like it's you're in a loop, and she goes, "It's just the
I
same
never
thing."
thought about that.
Yeah, she's like, "It's the same thing over and over again." And so,
Yeah.
yeah, whenever I see her when I get home, I have to go, Phil, calm down, just to kind of fulfill her Groundhog's Day. No, but yeah, I get. I feel bad. There's pros and cons. I mean, the benefit.
Hmm.
I have to go to my job like every day, or not every day, but
Hmm.
Monday through Friday. But um, I kind of get that. What's the word? It's weird. Since this whole pandemic started, my work sent us home, right? And I
Hmm.
told him I was like, hey, look, I got like 3 books I want to be able to knock out, and then I'm gonna be bored. I was like, can I come back? And I
Dang.
have no problem working, but can you keep it limited? Like just have like a couple of people here. And my manager's like, oh
Hmm.
my gosh, thank you. That'd be awesome. But she goes, but we have to find out if we can bring people back. And I'm like, okay, cool. They call me like in 2 days, and they're like, hey, can you come back? And I was like, sure. And I've been at work the whole time. So this whole thing of like
Wow.
people have been like, it's so weird being at home, and it's like I think everything just seems normal, which is weird. The only thing that's different is we have to wear masks, and
Yeah.
uh,
Huh.
a lot of times we do have to keep our distance. I mean, it's just not like a lively facility anymore. Kind of sucks,
Right.
but I still have.
So why'd you want to go back? Did you like need that social interaction or like,
I think so, and
huh?
and even with like this whole uh oh man, it was such a bad excuse. But even this whole podcast, my excuse for not wanting to do it was because of the pandemic. Man, I can't have everyone over. This sucks. Blah blah blah. I wanted to do this whole studio thing. Blah 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 blah. But then it was like, I don't know. I was just like, man, maybe I should just do it through Discord and just record it and just to have like some kind of interaction and or conversation with someone. I don't know.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, this whole
I mean,
pandemic.
that's why we started streaming, just like something to do, something to look forward to, and just like hanging out with people.
It's really cool. I love your guys' platform. There's like so much going
Thanks.
on. It's really cool. Seriously, I was like,
Thanks.
oh my gosh, it's like a if Twitch was like if it was like I don't know, it reminds me of like some like like the first one I watched was when you guys were talking about the milky drinks. And there was like a green screen, and Ryan was wearing the Sonic the Hedgehog shirt. I don't know, it just felt so like retro, like it was cool. I was like, oh, dude, this is the '80s. This is tight. I like this. I don't know. I thought it looked so cool. But yeah, I don't know how you guys set that whole thing up. Is there a lot of setup with that? Because you guys have like 9 cameras going. How many cameras do you guys have?
I know.
4 or 5.
Uh,
It's really cool.
three cameras.
Okay.
And yeah, for like most pinball streams, you need three because like one's the play field, one's the score, and one's on you.
What what
Yeah, it's just three.
what made you guys want to do that?
Uh, Honestly, yeah, just to hang out with people online.
Wow.
Like it was like, and we did it like week one of staying at home, just because I think we had like a camera already, and then I don't know. I feel like we just like knew we were gonna be inside for a long time, so like Ryan ordered cameras ASAP,
Yeah.
and for a while, other people were trying to like start up their pinball streams, and everything was sold out.
Yeah.
So we just like got on it really fast, and yeah, we just just talk about stupid stuff on the internet.
No, it's great. I loved it. I thought it was fun, and one of my well, I try to do the same thing, but I'm so like I don't know, level 0, whatever you want to call it, but I just don't know how to like set up all that stuff. And I saw yours, and I'm like, you know what? I don't. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I don't think I can do that.
I'll
That's
stay in my
crazy.
lane.
Yeah, yeah. I'll just do my little YouTube page, whatever. No, but I ended up trying to do it, and I liked it. I played this game called Sleeping Dogs or whatever, but it was
What's that?
oh, it's silly. It's like Grand Theft Auto in
Ah.
China. It's crazy. I think it's China. Yeah, it's nuts. But one of my buddies does it. This is what happened. My buddy Mark goes, I don't. You probably heard it. I was like, oh, I want to play video, or I want to stop playing video games and do something else, but I can't go outside,
Yeah.
right? And so
Hmm.
that's when the whole podcast came about. I was like, oh, I want to do this podcast. He's like, let's record. And then I just kind of pushed him to do something. I was like, dude, you should do a Twitch. You should do a Twitch stream. So now
Hmm.
he's doing it. He's playing this like Sea of Thieves game and No Man's Sky and all these other games. But I end up, him and I are going to play this game. And he's like, dude, you should open up your Twitch channel. I'll do my Twitch channel and we'll play this game. And I'm like, okay. So it's just something to do. But I'm so like, I don't know how to, I don't know. I guess I got to look into it more to set up the whole
It's
webcam. And
fun. Honestly, I look forward to it every time.
yeah, it looks like a lot of
Hmm.
fun. You guys have a lot of stuff going on, and I have no clue. Like the person looking at this, I thought there was somebody playing with you guys. I was watching on my phone, and you guys have that little icon of the kid on the bottom right, and I'm like, who is that?
That's the kid that sent us the Xbox.
No way!
Yeah,
It's so funny.
he's great.
Yeah, it was so funny. I was like, he was like, this kid must be really because I'm watching it on my phone, so it's like everything's
Hmm.
like super tiny, and like I just see this person, and I was like, is this guy playing with him? I was like, he just never changes his expression. This is so crazy. I had no clue you guys threw that in there. I thought it was somebody else playing with you guys. But I watched Ryan play the other day. I watched him play that Bowser's game. Bowser.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was watching.
Bowser's Fury.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, that game looked really fun.
It was so much fun. Like I didn't play it, I just watched Ryan play also. I was just there. But it looked so much fun. It looked so cool.
Hmm.
It has a two-player option where you can play as Baby Bowser.
What?
Is that his name? No. Bowser Jr. Sorry. Um and I tried it, but the controller kept disconnecting. So I was like, I'll
Hmm.
just watch. Yeah.
Wow, that's funny. Yeah,
Hmm.
it was. Yeah, I ended up. It popped up, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, these guys are streaming this early." I was like, "All right, let's check it out." And is he just off from work? Because I heard him say that a couple of times. He goes, "It's vacation mode," or he said something like that. So I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
dope.
He
Okay.
took the week off.
Oh,
Yeah.
smart. That's really cool. I would have been streaming every
Hmm.
day. That sounds like fun. That's so cool.
Hmm.
You know what's crazy is the first time I watched you on a stream. This was like Oh man, this was a while
Oh,
ago.
I know what you're gonna talk. I know what you're. Was it a pinball tournament?
Yes, and I think and
Yeah.
it was in Southern California. It was like
Mm-hmm.
Bakersfield or something, or
Uh,
uh,
banning,
what was it?
banning. It's a
Ban.
garbage town.
Oh, jeez.
There's nothing there.
They only
There's
have
like a casino,
they have one
and that's
pinball
it.
machine.
No, no, it's this place, the Museum of Pinball. It's not open to the public. I guess it's just like this guy's
Oh,
collection. Like he
wow.
has this property, and I think he has like a costume shop, or maybe he does like those spirit Halloween shops. I'm not really sure,
Whoa.
but he has like a lot of money and a huge collection of pinball machines and like rare ones too. It's crazy.
Interesting.
Yeah, but every year there's a tournament there called It Never Drains in Southern California.
It never what?
Drains
Drains?
like a ball draining down,
Oh
like
my
if you
god.
lose. Yeah.
Does he have old school machines?
Mhm.
Like,
He has it all.
oh wow. Okay.
Mhm.
Uh my buddy Tom took me to this
Mhm.
pinball museum. I think it was in Palo Alto. Really small. Like you can just
Hmm.
run
Okay.
through it in like 5 minutes, but we it's like I think there's like only 2 rooms, but there was like a it had like a early this guy had an early pin like a machine, but it wasn't hooked up to anything, but it was like a baseball. It was like a baseball pinball.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
It was really cool, and I was like, who the heck would
Yeah.
play this? I ended up playing on it for like a good 10 minutes.
They're so addicting.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
crazy. It was really fun, but they didn't have a lot of machines there. It was primarily like what they were, what how people
Okay.
how people would play pinball. But
Huh.
so, what do you consider yourself? Do you consider yourself amateur, amateur pinballist, pro? I don't really know how that whole world works. I'm so curious.
Pinball is so small that unless you're like a big dog, if anyone else were to like label themselves as like a pro, I think it'd be pathetic.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So it's like a humble community. Like nobody considers himself a pro.
I guess. I don't
Oh
know.
wow.
There's like, I mean, like, 'cause there's no like professional would be like if you play for money, right? So there
Mm.
really isn't like professional players. But so you see a lot of the same people at tournaments because a lot of people will travel for them, like especially the big tournaments, like that one in Southern California I went to.
Yeah.
I think last time there was like probably like 500 people there or something. And there's like
What?
people from everywhere, like from Australia, from all over the country, from Canada, whatever. And just if you keep going to these tournaments, you see a lot of the same people, which is pretty awesome.
Wow.
But yeah, there's definitely like the big dogs, and you know who they are, and you get scared to play against them. But
So
everyone's nice and it's fun, so.
let me ask you this. Let me see if you can give me a comparison. So the
Mhm.
for coffee, the person that
Mhm.
you introduced or not introduced me to, but the person you told me about, who was like
Mhm.
the greatest coffee enthusiast, whatever you want to call it, was Michael
Mhm.
Phelps,
Oh, sure, sure, sure.
right?
Well, it's the handsome guy.
Right,
Well,
right.
the owner of
He is so handsome. No, but I remember you telling me about him,
No, wait, Michael Phillips, not
Philip.
Phelps.
Oh, I
That's
thought.
the swimmer.
Oh, that's right. Hey, did you know he passed away, Michael Phelps?
Shut up.
Yeah, he drowned. Isn't that crazy?
Shut
Oh,
up.
okay. Anyway, can you imagine that? This guy's like he's Aquaman. How the heck is he gonna drown? It's Michael Phillips. I've been calling him Michael Phelps. No wonder I can't find
Phillips.
him anywhere. Oh my gosh.
No,
Just
that's the
keep.
swimmer.
I know that. That's what I thought they shared the same name because I remember you telling me his name. I was like Michael Phelps. That's weird. He must get made fun of all the time or something. But that's crazy. Okay, okay. Michael Phillips. Maybe I can email him and be like, dude, do you have any handsome shirts? I want a few.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I wonder
something.
if there's like how much merch is out there.
Okay, let me tell you.
Mhm.
I have been looking all over the place for shirts everywhere.
Okay.
I can't
For
find them.
handsome specifically?
Yeah, I've only found them on
Oh,
Pinterest. It's crazy, but I don't think
dang.
I can buy them. Etsy. I try to find. I was gonna have somebody make me one, but no, I don't think I'll
Hmm.
do it.
I
Um,
have so many coffee shirts, and I never wear them. I was like, I should like get rid of them, just give them away, because like there's like I'm out of the coffee game. I still enjoy it, but I'm like not gonna. I don't know. I don't go around repping these like coffee companies or anything.
Uh,
I should like find someone who's still in it and give them shirts.
yeah.
Yeah,
Do that on your
there's
channel.
always someone out there who will appreciate it. Yeah.
You guys should do that on your channel. That'd be really cool.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah. So who
So
would
no
be
luck.
no
No luck with your handsome, your
no,
handsome
it's been
search.
sad. No, I'm super bummed. And and
Oh.
I've had like this intelligentsia mug
Hmm.
and it broke. But it had
Oh
oh
no.
man, it was rough. But it was like it had like the fly, like from the movie The Fly, it had like a fly head. It looked really weird.
That's
But
cool.
yeah, but I don't know what it represented and I remember my mom was like, "I'm calling him." She called every single one. She goes, "Do you guys have the flag?" My mom went
Oh,
nuts. She wanted that mug.
that's so
Yeah,
cute.
she loved. I always bought her like mugs from wherever we went, wherever we go, and yeah, I think it broke at their house, and she was like, "Oh," she called everywhere. She's trying to find it. Oh man.
Oh.
So who is the Michael Phillips? Not Phelps. Oh my gosh, this whole time I feel like such a. Who is the Michael Phillips of pinball?
Oh my gosh, sorry, my cat.
It's okay.
Um, Probably Keith
Keith Allen,
Elwin.
Elwin.
Hmm.
Wow.
Okay, so this is a sad story
Oh,
because okay, there's a huge, huge, huge tournament, like the tournament to go to in
okay.
Pittsburgh every year called Pinburg.
Pinburg.
But
Okay.
they recently, like over the summer, announced that they were selling off all their games and they were going under.
Whoa.
And yeah, like the
Be-
tournament will never happen again.
because of
It
all
was
this?
very, yeah,
Oh.
I know. Very sad. But anyway, that guy Keith, he won like twice in a row. Okay, this tournament has like 1,000 people.
Jeez. Wait, a
Yeah.
thousand people playing?
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
People from everywhere. It's
That
so fun.
and this is in
I got to go twice. Um, so I went 2019 and 2018. No, what year is it? It's 2021. Okay, yeah, I went 2018, 2019.
Wow. Uh what so were you in the tournament?
Hell yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. No, I thought you just went just to be like the
To watch.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so for this, they usually sell ticket or they would sell tickets like in March or February or something. It would sell out online in like seconds.
Wow.
You would have to be like right at 9 a.m. hitting the refresh button like a command R on your computer,
Yeah.
and you just have to get lucky and like claim your ticket.
Wow.
Crazy. Anyway, that was a sidetrack, but Keith would always win those, and he like works at the main pinball company now and designs games, and they're really good games.
Really?
Hmm.
That's so sweet.
It's awesome.
I thought it was his business. Wait, was it his
No,
business?
no, no,
Okay,
no,
okay.
no, no, no,
Okay,
no.
okay, okay. Wow. I wonder if that well, hmm. I wonder if they have a Twilight Zone machine. Hmm. I'm still looking for
There is a Twilight Zone machine. It's old or like oldish.
okay.
Um, People love it. I love it.
I'm
It's
still
so fun.
looking for it, but
I
it's
know
really
they're
expensive.
so expensive.
I know.
And ever since the pandemic, I feel like all the prices on games have gone up so much.
That's crazy. Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
I just I don't know. I got to go find one of those. I just don't want, you know what
You don't wanna own a game.
you
Don't own a game.
but you
They
know what
break.
do
They
you
break all the time.
really? Aw,
Yeah.
okay. It just bums me out cuz
It's more of a hassle.
I don't think I want to like purchase it from a place that is going under. I think I would feel bad. I'd rather when it does that
Oh.
make sense? I just feel like Tara's like, "Oh, I'm like reaping the benefits off, off your company even though
Mm.
it's going away." But if it was like somebody that had one, and they're like, dude, it just sits in my game room. I don't play it. This and that.
Oh my
That
gosh.
would be the dream. That's like the dream, right? But
Yeah, good luck finding that.
yeah, I know. I don't know. It's like finding a handsome shirt. There's not a Hanson. So everyone's already have those. I already have those shirts. The Mbop tour. That's me. Whoa, sorry, Kitty. I'm sorry.
Gosh.
I didn't realize that Kitty likes Hanson.
She loves Hanson.
I,
She can't get enough.
okay, I have a couple of questions about pinball.
Okay,
You ready?
I'm ready.
Digital versus the physical machine itself.
Oh, you gotta go physical.
Okay.
You have to. I mean, you don't have to. No, I play on my iPad sometimes,
Okay.
and it's okay. I like it for like learning the rules of the game.
Oh my God, there's
But it's just
rules.
yes, it's a
No,
game. There's
no,
rules.
no. But you have to. I level zero again. I have no
I
clue.
know.
So you gotta.
No,
What's
yeah,
the?
I was in your boat too, and honestly, it was like this. Like I always remember the first game I played where I was like, "Oh my gosh, there's rules. I get it." Like something like clicked in my head, and yeah, the rules can get crazy, but you
Really?
have to know them.
Is this something that people can look up and be like the rules of pinball?
Yeah.
But is it like almost like beer pong where it's like you go to somebody's house, they're like, no, dude, no elbows. No, dude, we don't bounce the ball on the table, bro. No, dude, we don't put beer. We do shots, dude. So I'm just so
Oh
curious to know.
gosh.
I know,
Ugh.
but no, we don't
Don't.
use
I'm not going
cups,
to that.
dude.
I'm not going to their house.
We don't use cups, dude. We just pour it on the table, dude. We got to drink from the table. No, but I'm just so curious to know, like, eh, can anyone just be like, oh, pinball rules, and then those are
Well,
it?
okay, so there's competition rules, and that can
Mm,
vary from like what competition or who's running the competition.
okay.
But there is still like a standard.
Hmm.
Um, but then like each pinball machine has its own rules. Like hitting like in Mario, like hitting the block is whatever points. Even though in Mario you don't care about points, but like you get to the end of the level, so like you progress through the game by hitting different shots and yeah.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, the only
Mhm.
rule, the real rule I know is tilt,
Oh yeah.
right? I mean, I hopefully everyone knows that, where you're not supposed to shake the machine, but that's. I mean, I didn't know that there. I mean, if it is there stuff where it's like, I don't know. I guess is anything goes in the game, but in terms of like keeping, what do you call it, the cue or the ball? What would you call it?
The ball.
The
Hmm.
ball. Okay, I guess why it's called
Hmm.
pinball, huh? But the ball, like, does it like is it pretty much anything go, or if it's like I don't know. I'm so confused on that. On
Mm,
there being rules.
okay, so I think you're asking about like tournament rules and like shaking the game and like what you're allowed to do. Is that what you
Okay,
mean?
sure, yeah.
Okay, you're allowed to shake the machine.
Oh wow.
Yes, it's you have to. Like, there's no way you can because you want to keep the ball alive. So if it's like going towards like the edges where it's gonna fall out, you could shake the game to like bump it back in. And that's allowed. You're
Wow.
supposed to do that. And that's why the tilt is in there because if you shake it too much, then it tilts and like your flippers die and your ball's over
Wow.
and you lose your bonus. Hmm.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yes, you are supposed to shake the game.
Okay. 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 But not
Hmm.
tilt it. Shaking you can, but not tilt. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. Interesting.
So things like you get a penalty, I guess. Well,
Oh wow.
you lose
Okay.
your turn basically, or your turn ends.
Wow. I gotta look up these rules. I'm so curious because I think the because the last time I played in Portland,
Hmm.
at this place called
Ground
Ground.
control.
Yes. Oh
Hmm.
man, I love that place. It's different now. It's
Is
completely.
it?
Yeah. Yeah. It's different. But
Huh.
I ended up getting stuck on the Twilight Zone machine for a long time, and uh, I think that's what made me want to get it again. I was like, I gotta get this machine. But yeah, I didn't realize that there was rules to it. That's crazy. I'm so curious to know. Wow. I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. It's really weird. But is there machines where they're uh like level 1, like in terms of like they're like too easy or It's like if you see something like Jurassic Park, give me a break. That machine's so easy to freaking flip, right?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, there definitely are. Um, Space Jam comes to mind. And we call those baby games.
Oh, okay, perfect. Oh, that's so funny. Why is that?
It's just like there's nothing, it's just so boring and it's so dumb. Yeah, if I see that somewhere, I'm not gonna play it.
Wow. Okay, I'm
But
actually
even still, like you could do things to the machine to like set it up harder or set it up easier. Like you can like put different flippers on it, and some flippers are shorter, so there's more like a bigger gap in the middle for the ball to fall through.
Oh
Or
wow.
even like you can adjust like how much you're allowed to shake it before it tilts.
So I'm
Yeah.
writing down Space Jam pinball machine. I want to take notes so I can research some of this stuff. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. You know what? And as I was writing these down, because everyone's been saying, "Hey, take notes and this and that," before you talk to anyone, just you know, just so we can get more info out of the conversation. Like, oh,
Hmm.
okay. So one of the things that I wrote and as I was writing, I was like, no, there can't be easy machines. That doesn't even
There
that doesn't
can't be a baby game.
yeah, that doesn't even make sense. But then I'm glad you brought that up. That's so funny. Uh,
Oh yeah, there's baby games.
n- this isn't a. Hopefully, it's not like a slap in the face to like the pinball community, or if you don't even want to say it. But do you think the game is skill, or do you think it's a game of chance?
Okay, 100% is skill.
Okay.
Obviously, there's some things where it could be bad luck, like the physics of the ball. Like if you hit something and it just like comes back at you straight down the middle, and there's really nothing you could have done except for maybe not try to hit that thing or not miss your shot.
Right.
But no, like you could aim, you could, there's like so many like flipper maneuvers. It's all just about like control and maintaining control of the ball.
Mm.
So once you like get out of control and the ball is like not going where you want it to, like that's on you. You did it.
Wow.
Yes, but 100% skill.
That's good to
Or
hear.
else there wouldn't be like the Michael Phelps. Then it would just be a random person who wins every time. Like why do the same people keep winning?
Right. Okay.
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I just like I said yeah, that's pinball is like a different world and it was just I've told people cuz I told people I was going to have you on and
Mhm.
and I was like, yeah, she's like I think a pro or amateur or a hybrid of both pinball. She's like a pinball wizard and they're like, "Pinball?" I was like, "Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I watched her on Twitch. She was tearing it up on at this tournament and they're like, "What?" And then what's so weird is some of them like looked it up online, like, "Oh, I'm gonna check out pinball." But
Oh, nice.
yeah, it was crazy. But I've always been interested in it. It's just I had no clue that I'll say this. I have a few friends that have gone to those tournaments or have like posted
Mhm.
pictures of going to them or whatever. And I think there was one in San Francisco. Shoot, I can't remember. It was at a bar. Oh my gosh, I think I went there.
There's lots of good pinball in San Francisco.
Yeah, I went to a place that uh had like the arcade cabinets, but then they had pinball there, and then right above it, it had the scores, and had the person's name, and you can write in your name if you get a higher score. But I remember reading
What?
there. Yeah, I remember reading that they were gonna have a pinball tournament there, and I was like, "Whoa, crazy!" And I wanted to go,
Hmm.
but yeah, I don't know.
I mean, you have to remember, I used to do latte art competitions. Like, what the hell is that?
You know,
There's literally competitions for anything you could think of.
well, that's actually what's crazy is that's actually one of the
Mm.
questions I was gonna ask you with the whole coffee, but we ended up moving
Hmm.
on to pinball. But like, I'll tell you this: I put, "Can anyone do latte art?" And let me tell you, I can't do it. I tried to do it. When you guys had that, what did you guys a throwdown? Right? Did I say that
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
Yes. Okay. Oh my god,
Yeah.
I can't believe I remembered that. I remember you guys had one at San Pedro,
Yeah. Hmm.
right? And
Hmm.
I remember Caveman was there, and Caveman tried it, and he did it like pretty well, and I was like, hey, I want to do that, and I tried it,
Easy.
and it was horrible. It was terrible. I don't even know what I did. It was terrible.
Just a blob.
Yeah, it was nothing. It was like Slimer. It just looked terrible. No, yeah. That's why I was wondering. I was like, I don't even know how you get good at that. And I've seen people do it, and it's like, wow, it's crazy.
I mean, when you're working at a shop just pouring drinks all day, you're bound to get decent at it.
I don't know. I was really bad. It was weird to see Caveman do that. I was like, man, he's got
A
it.
natural.
Yeah, and I was like, I can do it. And I remember I was like, I gotta go home. I'm done. I don't want to be
It was
here
like
anymore.
playing Cuphead.
Oh, dude, I threw in the towel real fast. Freaking latte head over here. That's so funny. What's the best places to go to?
For pinball or
Yeah,
coffee?
when
Pinball.
when everything opens up.
Hmm.
I remember you went to the one in Campbell.
You're still in San Jose, right? Or
Yeah,
like that
yeah.
area? Yeah. Yeah. So Campbell, that's level up. It's a yeah, it's good. I honestly don't really make it down to San Jose as much as I should, like
Yeah,
when I visit my family and stuff.
yeah.
And when I do, I'm usually just like at their house. But no, there's a place that opened up in downtown called Mini Boss.
Oh
Have
yeah.
you been there?
I know
Yeah.
of it though.
Yeah, that's the same people who did Original Gravity and Paper Plane.
Oh, okay, okay. Wait a minute.
Hmm.
Did I go there? What is it next to?
You know where Tunes used to be?
Oh my god.
Did
Yes, I remember now. That's right.
you ever go to Tunes?
Oh man, no, never.
I'm pretty sure I walked in there once and walked out.
Hey, did you know it's tunes? It's a piano lounge.
No, it wasn't.
No. That's what it is. If you pull it up, it's called Tunes Piano Lounge.
Oh my gosh.
It was
No way. It was a
horrible.
club. It was like a gross club.
Oh, it was like El Baron Rojo on East Side San Jose. It was so bad. I just remember.
I know the place
Do you
you're
know that
talking
place too? Oh my gosh, it's you know what's there now is a Sprint. That's what it should have been right next to was a Sprint. You sprint out of there whenever you go to that bar. But I remember there was a bar across the street from Tunes.
about.
Oh gosh, I don't remember what it was called. I don't
Hmm.
remember. I honestly can't remember what it was. But I remember going to that bar and then seeing somebody get thrown out of Tunes.
Hmm.
It was rough. Yeah,
I'm not I'm not that surprised.
no,
Yeah.
Tunes was crazy. That's why
Hmm.
when I saw that bar or that mini boss was there, I was like, whoa, dude, how did they clean this place up? That place was
I know, right?
yeah. And Voodoo,
I'm
like
pretty sure that's what I'm thinking of.
no,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah, it was in that
I am.
corner.
Okay, good, good, good.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I wanted to go over there one time because I used to get my haircut downtown, right around the corner from there. And I was like, oh, I'll go check that out because I got a haircut late. And I was like, oh, I'll go check out that bar, and it was packed. Mini boss. It was crazy.
Hmm.
It was crazy how many people were in there. I was like, wow.
We
But
went there, or I went there with Jen and Anthony. It was Anthony's birthday.
oh,
Like, yeah, I guess the year before this annoying pandemic
I know it's
happened.
crazy.
But
It's
yeah, that
so
was fun.
yeah.
It was popping off in there.
Do they have a lot of machines in there?
Mm, probably like 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Also, downtown, I think they opened like right before the pandemic, which is unfortunate. But Level Up opened up another location downtown somewhere.
Oh,
I never got
really?
to check that one out though. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know where it is. I want to
Hmm.
say it's like closer to where like Stritch is and the climbing gym and stuff, but I'm not sure.
Oh, right. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss downtown San Jose.
I haven't been downtown San
I think it was
Jose.
like your first episode. You were talking about like going to trials, and you were like, "Oh, and then we went to this German bar, and
Oh
it was
man.
Teskey's," and I'm like, "Oh,
Yes.
I miss downtown."
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's a few of my buddies messaged me. about that
Hmm.
because they went on that international crawl that I was talking about, and
Oh, okay, yeah.
they were like, dude, I forgot that we all did that. And yeah, I miss going to those bars. I miss going to Teskey's the most. Teskey's was the
Mm.
best. That was like the go-to. I feel like that was like a nice go-to place.
It had
Just
like
like,
the cute little backyard
oh, it
area.
was
Yeah, that was
great.
nice.
Did you ever go there when the polka band would play?
I don't think so.
They're I forgot what their names are, but they're like polka music, but they play like current hits.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh,
Huh.
they were great. And then Greg, I think that was
So
the
it's like the Sims music.
That's right. I gotta send you that song. That song. This whole time we've been talking, that song's been stuck in my head. I can't even sing it because I don't know what they're singing about. Ah, it's so silly. I'm trying to think. I can't even think of the name. I think it was from Sims 3. Sims
I don't
3.
think I played that one.
I think it was Sims or 2. I can't remember. I don't think I played any of the 3D ones. I played like
Aren't they all 3D?
no, I think 3 was the one where like I don't know what it just looked like you can go to the neighbor's house and go see what they're doing and hang out. And
Oh, okay, okay,
I think
okay.
on the second one it was man, I really can't remember. I'm thrown off now. It's been forever. I just remember like my character got a job as a cat burglar. That's all I remember. And he ended up becoming like he started moving up in rank, and then he had to go. I don't know. It was weird. It was a really yeah. I can't remember. I just remember him just stealing. That's all I remember.
Stealing everything in sight.
That was his
All the
job.
cats.
That was his job. That was it. Just stealing stuff. That's so weird. Oh boy. What do you guys got going on for the rest of the night? Are you guys going on? Are you guys doing it again? The channel?
No. No,
Oh
no, no. Yeah, we did it this morning, so
yeah.
I'm gonna play some VR.
Yeah. What's that about? What do you guys
Well,
you guys got the Oculus thing or is it something
yeah,
different?
we
Oh,
got
did
the
you?
Oculus.
Oh wow. What do you
We basically just got it just like yeah, as another way to hang out with more people. But there's like this golf game. Oh, okay. So since pinball can't happen and I can't do a pinball league, someone organized a mini golf league, like a
what?
VR mini golf.
What?
Yeah, so I'm in a mini golf league.
T- uh, wait, so how oh man, I don't even want to, that's like another I think that's another episode.
All right. Well,
That
there's this. The game's called Walkabout Mini Golf, and
okay.
it's really fun. Like the physics are really good. But yeah, it's literally just mini golf. Yeah, the two games I play on VR, which is the golf one, and then the one where I make sandwiches, are like things I could do in real life, but I choose to do them in the virtual world.
That's so weird. I still can't get over that making sandwiches thing.
Have you tried VR?
You know what? I did it once when I was working at
Mm-hmm.
Best Buy. We had a
Mm-hmm.
the Sony rep when because Sony was doing VR. I think they're still doing it. I'm not sure, but the rep was like, I kept coming over. It's like, oh, I want to try it out. She goes, yeah, come on, here, I'll set it up. And she fixed up the headset for me, and she said, what do you want to do? I was like, I don't know, surprise me. So I ended up being put into like a Shark Tank, and I had no movement. It was just all visual.
What?
Hey, let me
No.
tell you. I was like, oh, this is cool. And then I start going down, and you can see like the fish pass you by, and I was like, whoa. And like I had no control. I was trying to swipe with my arm, and I couldn't see my arm. Right, I had no movement in my arm. But it just freaked me out because I was like, this is so cool. And then all of a sudden, like, he goes, we're having an issue with whatever you call it, the thing that brings you up and down, and then it breaks and it
Oh
falls down into the deep. And
my gosh.
a
I'd freak out.
I freaked out because my whole body went to a rush because it legitimately felt like I fell, like I was falling. I was like, oh, and I had to grab the chair. I was like freaking out. I was like, what the hell? And then the late she was laughing at me. The Sony rep was like, yeah, the whole time I can hear her laughing. I was like, dude, this is so scary. And all of a sudden the shark comes about. starts going around the shark tank, and I close my eye. No, no, I'm sorry. I didn't even close my eyes yet. I turned to like not to look away from it. As I look away, I'm still in the ocean. So my senses are
Mhm.
like freaking out. They're like, dude, you're like in a nightmare and you can't get out of it. I was like, ah. I was freaking out the whole time. I was getting all claustrophobic. And and then the shark hits the tank and I scream bloody murder in the store. I was like,
Oh
ah.
my gosh.
It freaked me out. And she goes, "Are you being serious?" I was like, "That was probably the scariest thing I've ever done." That like freaked me the heck out. But then it ends up taking you up, and that
Hmm.
the nightmare's
Yeah.
done. But it was so scary the fact that I like turned just to know that I'm still in this world in the ocean, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this
Right.
sucks." 'Cause I don't know. I
She
felt like
probably she probably trolls everyone who like comes in. It's like, oh, I want to try VR. And she just like puts that on for them.
no, you know what she did? This little kid, or I thought she was gonna do it for the next person. No, she put this like shooter game for the kid where they got the control. And I looked at her and I was like, "Hey, why don't you do that for me?" And she was like, "I knew you were gonna get a kick out of the Shark Tank." And I was like, "That's jacked up, man." I was like, "I had a terrible time in that, whatever that was. That was
Oh
freaky."
no.
Yeah. But ever since then, I was like, I don't think I can do it, just because the way that it fell. I remember exactly how I felt. I was
Mm.
just like, and
Ooh, yeah.
uh, I don't know. But I do want to try. Some of the games look pretty sweet. I just don't know if I don't know which one's the best one.
Hmm.
Is the Oculus Rift is it all wireless?
Yeah.
You
Hmm.
you don't have to hook it up to anything? Like what
Nope.
like or really? Wow.
All wireless. The
Wow.
battery, like, it doesn't have the best battery life, but we have like an external, and if we're playing for longer, we just plug it in, like put the battery in our pocket. But it's okay.
Wow. I gotta check that out. My brother just sent me a
Hmm.
text and I think he just bought one. So I was like, dude, what's
Mm.
going on with it? Everybody's been wanting the Oculus. I'm so curious.
Yeah.
But mini
I
golf,
mean,
huh?
it's like yeah, it's just like a fun way to like hang out with people.
Are you able to chat with people?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hmm.
really? Oh, wow. Okay.
Hmm.
Whoa. Maybe I will get one. Are they
And then
pretty?
there's another game. I haven't played it yet, but people have been like organizing poker games too.
What?
Yeah, it's like some free poker game. I haven't tried
Whoa.
it yet though.
Where do you get these games at? Do they have like their own? It has its own store.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yeah, check it out.
Are they expensive?
I think it's like 300 or
Is it?
something.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
it wasn't
geez,
bad.
I thought it was gonna be like 5 or 6 or something. Like the new because the new consoles are super
Oh
expensive.
gosh.
Yeah. Wait,
I know.
did you guys get one? One of the latest ones?
R- Ryan just picked up the PS5 like 2 days
Oh,
ago.
no way. Nice.
It is humongous.
I heard. I heard it's like
It
a.
is
I heard it's like
so
a
ugly.
mini fridge. I heard it looks like.
Yeah.
I heard it looks like Chappie.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna wait till it gets super slim. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Gosh, it's so ugly.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I did it again. Okay, I was gonna say, dang, we're almost 2 hours in. That's crazy. Uh,
Whoa.
yeah, I said an hour. Here we go. My buddy's gonna be like, dude, come on, 2 hours. I got things to do. And then I get a message there, dude, that episode was so good. I really liked the. I'm like, come on, man. You scold me, and then you're like, I thought it was really good. I don't know. Whatever. I should have started this off in the beginning, but I think the way I'll end it is, and I did this with my buddy Devin, and I feel bad. But do you remember how we first met?
Oh. Well, I'm gonna say it's through Sammy.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I
probably at Firehouse or something.
nope, nope.
Dang it.
Mm-mm.
Was it at my house?
It was at a house.
Okay.
Can I tell you? It was
Hmm.
great.
Ye-
Oh man, it
Yes.
was great.
Tell me.
So, I can't remember how this went. I think Sammy and I, we started hanging out,
Hmm.
and then he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go hang out with some of my friends at the place I work at. You want to come with me?" I was like, "Yeah, okay." So we went to some. I don't know whose house it was. I don't remember.
Hmm.
but it was downtown San Jose, and I'm trying to remember. There was like, okay, just so you know, I never get involved with like beer pong because going back to the whole thing of like people have rules and people get too
Sure,
crazy.
sure.
I just stay away from
Uh-huh.
all of it, right? And Sammy was like, "Hey, you want to play beer pong?" And I'm like, "No, dude." He's like, "No, come on, no, no,
Fine.
no, dude, it's fun, it's fun. We'll be good, we'll be good. Everyone here has a good time with it." And I'm like, "Fine." And we just started playing, and we're like making everyone laugh. And I think that was the first time I met Anthony. I think Anthony was there.
Okay.
Um,
Hmm.
I think everyone from Bolano was there. I want to
Yeah,
say
so
that.
like Helen, Jen, everyone. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, it was fun, and uh, honestly, I was using some of the worst material that night. I mean, just trying to be silly, and dude, everyone just freaking ate it up. And I was like, "Yes, I'm in. We're good." And I remember just making everyone cackle. And then you rolled through later. You came in
Okay.
later, okay? Hey, you weren't having it. You were not having
Really?
it. Oh, you
Shut
hate.
up.
Oh, Leslie, you hated me. And I remember that.
No
Oh
way.
yeah, yeah. And I remember that because we've had this conversation before because we were like I was like I didn't know why. I didn't know if I like bumped
Okay.
in you. I don't know. I mean, I would never do that, but I mean, it was, get my way. But I didn't know like what happened. So,
What?
yeah, it was really interesting. And I was like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" And you like just like, "Oh God, like you suck." You give me that look of like, "I hate this guy," and I was like,
Hold
"Whoa!"
on, hold on, hold
Swear,
on.
I promise. And I
Okay. I got this all the time in high school too. I just have like a natural like mad face.
no,
So like people like yeah, a lot of people are like, "Oh, I really thought you like hated me." And I was like, "No, it's just what I look like."
No, no, because I should I rewind to the beginning of the episode because the first thing I said was, or not the first thing, but I said that you're a very happy person.
Yeah, I
Okay,
know.
so don't try to don't change it. No, but the thing is, I remember you just didn't. Uh, okay, so this is what happened. You didn't like how I was acting, like
Hmm.
because I was just this new person rolling through to your group, and you just didn't like it. You're like, who is this freaking clown coming into this group? This and that. And so I think like a week later, or maybe yeah, maybe 2 weeks later, I went to go. It was Sammy's birthday, and we went to trials, and
Hmm.
you went, and I remember going up to you, and you still like were just like, oh God, this freaking tool is here at the party. Oh God, yeah, I still remember that look, and then I was like, what's up, Leslie? Right, and then you're like, hey, dude, you just weren't having it. It was great. And then are you drinking anything? And then you're like, no. I was like, can I get you a drink? And you're like, yeah, okay. That was it. Bought you a drink. You came over. We're talking. You're playing darts, and then everything just got kind of like pushed under the rug in terms of just like, oh, okay, I think he's okay. But
What?
yeah, I remember that because I remember I've asked you prior because I remember asking like I was like, hey, what happened when we first met? Because I think you're like, dude, I hated you when I first met you. And I was like, what did I? And I was like, what did I
I
do?
wonder what you said.
No, no, that was no. I told you. You told me that you were like, who is this guy? Just rolling through to my group, making everyone laugh. Like they've known him for years. Like you just didn't like my approach of like hanging out with
Huh.
everyone. Yeah, and I remember like I thought that was the funniest thing because I always thought that like I like I said I thought like I bumped you or like didn't say hi or something. I don't know because it was like a small group. It was like maybe like 10 people there or maybe 12 if that. And
Hmm.
yeah, it was so funny. I just remember you just like hated me, and I it was just so and I you know what's funny is I've some of my buddies have had an experience like that with me where like when I first
Hmm.
started at a new store when I worked at Best Buy and I was like, hey, what's up, man? Da, da, da. And I was being all like giddy with everyone, and my buddy was like, dude, when I first met you and you introduced yourself to me, I was just like, I hate you. I was like, what did I do? It's like, dude, you just came in with your Best Buy polo and you had like a yellow shirt on underneath that and you were wearing Converse. You just broke all the rules, man. I just didn't like you. And I was like, what the hell? And we're all close now, but it was just like, what did I do? But I just remember that. I remember that. I'm surprised you don't remember that, but we've definitely talked about that.
Mm-mm.
Oh, it was great. Firehouse, fire.
Well,
I can't believe you remember Firehouse.
I sounded like a ding dong.
No, not at all. I thought it was great because it was just I get that. I can see like being comfortable with a group and then all of a sudden just somebody rolls through into the group and everyone just loves them or no, I shouldn't say that but like in terms of like oh my god this guy's funny or whatever and I would just be like dude who is this person. I would probably get the same way if somebody kind of came in with like a group of friends that I have and just like dude
Like,
this is my group.
overrated.
Overrated. Dude, get out of here.
He's
Memento.
not that funny.
I'm not laughing. I don't think he's funny at all. No, but it was fun. That was fun. I remember that night very well because Sammy and I were just being ridiculous. Oh man, we were being a bunch of dodos. It was great. Aw, I thought I was hoping you remember that story or
Mm-mm,
those
dang
feel
it.
or those feelings. That's so funny.
Nope.
Aw, so
Dang, in my head, I was like, when you asked me that, I was like, oh, it's probably like at Firehouse. We probably hit it off real quick.
no, it was so
We
funny.
were probably making each other laugh.
I can't remember like what triggered it. I don't know if it was like MacGruber. I can't remember what it was that like I don't know if it was like a movie or something that just like oh okay we're cool we're cool. I can't remember what it was. Should throw me off. I don't know, but yeah. Hey, were you nervous about jumping on?
A little bit, yeah.
No, why? I know I was too a little bit. I had to drink a bunch of caffeine and like no, I'm just kidding.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm teasing. I want to go run into a car now.
Yeah.
No, this is
I'll just fall asleep.
and you know what's so funny? You're like the third person that's like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to talk about. I was like, no, it's gonna be fun. We're just gonna chat. I think you're great. This is fun.
Thanks. It was fun.
Yeah, we gotta get Ryan on next time. Got to what is it called? Game time. What is it? Wait, what is your channel called? I want to
Game time. Game time television.
game time television. Okay, I want to put that in the link.
Thanks.
No, of course. Hey, honestly, I'm surprised that people have been like taking away stuff from each episode.
Oh, that's awesome.
No, it's cool.
Yeah.
So it's like hopefully it gets you guys some new viewers and comments, and maybe folks will start to play pinball. I
Oh,
think I
yeah.
am. I still want that
Do
Twilight
it.
Zone. I want that Twilight Zone machine, even if it breaks. I gotta have it. No, this has been fun. I want to do this again though. I'm trying to think of like a recap, like with Will. I want to at the end of the year we're gonna talk about movies or whatever, but we're gonna have to do another episode.
Hmm. I hope Will thinks about what I said about Mandalorian.
Yeah, he needs to change his ways.
Will
Hey,
Will stop watching those depressing
I
movies.
know. And you know what's so funny? He watched this Ken Burns documentary called about the Vietnam War.
Hmm.
And said he would watch it and he would go and then he would fall asleep to it. I was like, dude, come on, man. Watch something. Come on, dude. Watch like a World Series or watch something, man. Watch something nice. What's wrong with you? Freaking Wildo. Poor Will. All right, Leslie. This was fun. Game Time
It was.
Television. Twitch. Look it
Hmm.
up. What else? What else? What else you want to promote? Lost.com.
Lost.com, yes.
Lost.com. What else? One more. What do we got?
Handsome. Someone find Johnny a handsome shirt.
Handsome shirt. Not a
Hmm.
Hanson.
Not, yes, to
I
be
already
clear,
I
not
have
handsome.
two of those
He has
shirts.
all those.
I I have the whole collection. I'm good. I want to frame them tonight. No, this was fun. Thank you, Leslie. This is
You're
awesome.
welcome. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I will talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.